Hi, welcome to the lecture on artificial neural network architecture. So before discussing about the different types of architectures of neural networks, first of all we have to discuss about what are interconnections. So interconnections are nothing but they can be defined as the way through which these processing elements, so here we are going to call these as processing elements, so where these processing elements are connected to each other. Okay, so the arrangement of these processing elements and their geometry of interconnections, that is from the input to the hidden layer to the output layer, are very much essential to these artificial neural networks. So this a basic or a general artificial neural network architecture consists of input layer and output layer, and there is also hidden layer. Okay, so this is the third type of layer. The first type of layer is the hidden layer, the second type of layer is the output layer, and the third type of layer is the hidden layer. The input layer here is going to buffer the input signal, whereas this output layer is going to generate the output of the network. So in the third layer, which is nothing but the hidden layer, here these neurons in the hidden layer are hidden from the people, or it is hidden from the outside of the network, and generally can be considered as a black box. Okay, and one thing we have to remember is that whenever we are going to increase these hidden layers of neurons, okay, the system's computational and processing power can be increased, but at the same time the training phenomena of the systems gets more complex also. Okay, so adding upon hidden layers in these neurons will be increasing the computational power and processing power, but at the same time the complexity of training these particular neural network is going to increase. So coming to the network architecture types, so there are three basic types of architectures. The first one is single layer feed forward neural networks. The second type of architecture is multi-layer feed forward neural networks, and the third type is recurrent networks. Okay, so now we'll see what is single layer feed forward neural networks. So here we have an input layer which is nothing but called as a source node, and these source nodes project onto the output layer here. So these are the output layers. So if you see in the diagram here, you can call them as input layer of source nodes. Okay, here you are going to call them as output layer of neurons. You are not calling them as neurons here, because in the input layer there is no computation is done. The computation is done only in the output layer here. So that is the reason this particular layer, that is the input layer, cannot be counted. Okay, for this reason this network is called only a single layer network, where the single layer here refers to the output layer. So here we are getting the outputs of these particular neurons. So these are also called as feed forward or acyclic type of network, because the inputs are being forwarded from left to right manner, and there is no cycle exists here. So and that is the reason we are going to call it as acyclic type of network. So finally one thing is that we do not count the input layer of the source nodes, because computations are not performed in the input layer. Computations are only performed in the output layer, and that is the only reason here we have only one output layer, and that is the reason we are going to call it as single layer feed forward neural network. And the next type of architecture is multi-layer feed forward neural networks. So if you see in the diagram, you have one or more number of hidden layers. See here in this diagram, we have only one hidden layer in this particular multi-layer feed forward neural network. A feed forward neural network can have more than one layers of hidden neuron layers also. Okay, so here the computational nodes are both the hidden layer neurons and the output layer neurons. Okay, so these hidden neurons are intervening between the external inputs, okay, and then the network output. So as already discussed, the existence of more than one hidden layers, okay, so makes the network to be computationally stronger. So here in this diagram, if you can see, these are the input layer of source nodes, and this is the layer of hidden neurons, and this is the layer of output neurons. This network can be called as 10-4-2 network, because it has 10 number of input layer of source nodes and 4 number of hidden neurons and 2 number of output neurons. So this network is called as fully connected network. So here we are going to call it as fully connected network, because every node in this network is connected to the every other node in the next layer. See, this is the first layer. In the input layer, this particular node 1 is connected to all the nodes in the next layer, which is nothing but the first hidden layer. So again, in this hidden layer, this particular neuron is connected to every other neuron in the next layer, which is nothing but the output layer. Okay, so generally a feed forward network with m source nodes H1 neurons in the first layer, and if so, H2 neurons in the second layer, and Q neurons in the output layer is generally referred to as M, H1, H2, Q network. So, this is all about multi-layer feed-forward networks. So, next comes the third type of artificial neural network architecture, which is nothing but recurrent networks. This recurrent neural network is different from the feed-forward neural networks which we have discussed right now. Okay. So, here these recurrent neural networks are going to have at least one feedback loop. If you see here, these are the neurons and this is the output from this particular neuron. So, the output of this particular neuron is given to all the other inputs of the other neurons. See, here we have 4 neurons. So, output of this particular neuron has been given to all the other 3 neurons, and output of this particular neuron has been given to all the other 3 neurons except this neuron. See here, so output from the second neuron is given as feedback to the input of first neuron, third neuron and fourth neuron. Similarly, for the third neuron, the output is given as input to the output from the third neuron is given as input to the first neuron. See here, so this is the line which is following. So it is given to the first neuron, it is given to the second neuron, but it is not given to the third neuron. Okay, you see, and it is given to the first neuron and the second neuron. So in this manner, the recurrent neural networks are going to give the feedback to the network. And if you see here, there is one particular node called unit delay operators. So these are the unit delay elements or unit delay operators. So which helps the network to be in a non-linear or dynamical behavior. Okay. So here our assumption is that the neural network contains non-linear units. So the presence of these unit delay operator helps or results in a non-linear dynamical behavior of the network. So if you see here, we do not have any hidden neurons in this particular recurrent network. Coming to the next subpart of the recurrent neural networks, here we have the recurrent network with the hidden neurons. So if you see here in this diagram, so these are the output neurons. Okay, so the output from this particular neuron is given as feedback to this particular input node, and this output of this second neuron is given as input to this particular input node. Okay. So the reason behind the existence of these feedback loops is nothing but, so they have a very great impact on the learning capability of this particular network, and so that the performance of this particular network is going to increase when we are going to have feedback loop. So if you see in this diagram, we have input layer, we have hidden layer, and this is we have an output layer. So you see the output from the output layer, we have a feedback which is given to the hidden layer. Okay, so these are all about the different types of artificial neural network architectures. So in this lecture, we saw what are interconnections. So what are the three different types of artificial neural network architectures? The first one is single layer feed forward neural network, the second one is multi-layer feed forward neural network, and the third one is recurrent networks without any hidden neurons, and the fourth type is recurrent networks with hidden neurons. Thank you.